Hello. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mr. Quince. You are watching Retro Quince, and I wanted to come on here quickly this evening and just give a kind of a little bit of an update on what's going on the channel. Obviously, I haven't been around too much recently. I don't think too many of you mind too much. I think we've managed to get on with things fine without me, but just kind of like I just wanted to quickly talk about things that while they're kind of fresh in my head actually at the moment. So tonight me and Sneaky are going to come on and play some Dead or Alive. He's currently playing the beta of June Awakening, which I hear is very good. He's enjoying it, so he's going to carry on doing that. Paul's sick. He hasn't been able to make it, and Graham is away on family emergency sort of situation thing up country, so he's not actually down here in Cornwall at the moment. We'll be on a computer and all that stuff. So we decided not to do a stream this evening, and it's kind of got me thinking about what we're going to do with the channel. Obviously, I've been out, I've been enjoying myself. I got back into my fishing quite a bit, and it's doing wonders, obviously, for the mental health and stuff, being outside and enjoying the sunshine. So just a quick kind of chat really about that. I'm going to be trying to sort of balance the streaming and playing games as well as going out at the moment and enjoying myself, and I'm kind of enjoying just keeping things a bit lighter here, not taking things too seriously. And that's making me think about my gaming as well. I always think about gaming. Always been a gamer. Always thinking about games and what I'm going to be playing. Always looking into what's coming out. And just finished the Virtual Fighter Direct. And you know what? It was really good. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. It's got me excited about the new game that's coming out. I am enjoying Virtual Fighter 5 again. It's a weird one because obviously it's so old, you know, and the engine is it's interesting. So it's kind of it kind of feels like they've just given you what you need. There's no over the top bloody effects in your face, and it's just it feels like an old school learn how to play the game, easy to get into. Obviously you can master it, and there's a whole mind games side behind it as well, and it just feels old school the way that you're playing the game, and I like that. I think it's really cool. It's really clever. There's no fireballs and any of that unrealistic stuff going on. No one's turned into demons, not yet anyway. And I kind of like it, and I'm kind of excited that they've now announced that it's going to be going cross-platform. So we're going to be able to play. Everyone's going to be able to play, whether they're on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch 2. The new kid on the block. So I mean, that's going to be good, and I'm excited to get it. Obviously, you've got Street Fighter as well. That's going to be cross-platform as well. So, but to be honest, at the moment, out of all of them, like Virtual Fighter is up there in my top 5 games that I'm enjoying at the moment. Do you know what? Probably top 3. Should we just? I'm going to say top 3. Gaming has got that bad for me at the moment that we can probably just talk about my top 3, because I ain't playing too much. Let's put it that way. I'm not excited to play anything, but Virtual Fighter is definitely exciting. Dead or Alive, surprisingly, I am still really enjoying it. I don't always enjoy it. For the last time me, Sneaky, and Paul and Graham jumped on there, do you know what? It's a mighty fine game. I love that game. It doesn't get enough love. I'm definitely going to be playing some more of that on the channel. And that's the other thing. I think I started off saying this, but we really need to sort of like lock in what days we're going to be playing on the channel. If we, and you know, and try and stick to it. I'm not having to go at anyone. I am the worst one out of the whole lot for backing out of or evening fight sessions. But you know what? It's Sunday is a toughie for me because of being a dad and the kids going to school next day and all that stuff. But not just Sundays. You know what? Every evening is a struggle. We've managed to keep the Mario Kart Thursdays going pretty well. And that ain't going to stop. That's going to roll on straight on over into Mario Kart World when that comes out. We're going to carry on doing that on a Thursday, I hope. Or we might change all the days around. And that's definitely something I'm going to be looking into, talking it over with the wife and seeing if there is a different schedule that might suit all of us. And trying to stick to it for the next 8 years at least of a console. I'm just saying that because of a console lifespan. We need to keep something going, and I will be streaming daytimes, but at the moment it's going to be a bit sort of like on and off, because I don't really know when I'm going to be here. There's not just my hobbies of going out fishing. There just always seems to be like stuff to do with the kids, whether it's the dentist or meetings, school stuff, hospital appointments. There's always something popping up, and that's just the way it is. That's just part of growing up. It's the way the cookie crumbles. And my old boss used to say that all the time. For some reason, I haven't stopped saying it. Like 20 years ago. So funny. He's no longer with us, sadly. That's probably another reason why I keep saying it. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this, and I'll shut up for a minute.
配信をご覧の皆様、こんにちは。ニューバーチャファイタープロジェクトプロデューサーの山田です。
こんにちは。レガシーバーチャファイタープロジェクトプロデューサーの青木です。本日はバーチャファイターの最新情報を皆様にお届けいたします。よろしくお願いいたします。
早いもので前回の VF ダイレクト2024を放送してからおよそ5ヶ月が経ちました。放送終了後、世界中の多くのユーザーの皆様から大きな反響があり、チーム一同非常に嬉しく思っています。改めてセガを象徴する IP であり、常に時代のイノベーション、リアリティへの挑戦をし続けてきたバーチャファイターを盛り上げるべく、チームの総力を挙げて取り組んでまいります。今後もよろしくお願いします。まず私からニューバーチャファイタープロジェクトに関する最新情報からお届けします。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, returning to the ring, a legend in his own right, a man who once dominated wrestling, who redefined what it means to be a fighter, and what dark design of fate has led him to face tonight, the very team that spelled an end to his glory days, that led to his controversial retirement that shocked the world. Free from his pack tonight, he's hunting solo. The force of pain you can contain. Wolf Hockfield.
I mean, how cool is that? A sort of just a quick sort of look at sort of the graphics we're we're going to expect with the new game, and I have to say I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's up there with Tekken, isn't it? Look at that. He is look. They've even gone to the trouble of showing his shaven stubble on his chest there. That's how badass it is. I'm just kind of texting the guys on our group to see if there's any days that would suit them better than Sundays in the future. Again, this is not me having a go or sort of like blaming anyone, because I am the worst one out of all of us for not turning up to stuff. But maybe Sundays just isn't the day, you know? And if it's not, then we can talk about it and switch things over. And, obviously I'll talk with the wife as well. Because I do like our fight nights, and there's not an awful lot of games that I really enjoy at the moment. Like I said, the top 3, at the moment, Virtual Fighter is actually in my top 3 games. I'm going to put it in the same category as Dead or Alive. I'm going to stack the games together. What other games have I got? If I can't think of a third game, we're just going to put Dead or Alive there. The game, it's got that bad. Final Fantasy 14 is definitely in my top 3 at the moment. As I'm talking about games, when I sit in and when I finally sit my bum down here in front of the computer, the games that I instantly think about, I could play that. Final Fantasy 14, definitely. Virtual Fighter, I see it on my list. I'm like, yes, that is awesome. And then what else? I'm really desperately trying to think of a third game that I actually play. If I put the Xbox on, well, it's probably a fishing game. If I'm totally honest with myself, I'm starting to get this weird relationship with Xbox, where I'm regretting my decisions of going full on Xbox Game Pass. It's fantastic, but I feel like we've already come to the end of its usefulness, and I probably should have picked PlayStation because they're doing fantastic over there at the moment. It seems they started off weak, in my opinion, PlayStation, but now things have sort of leveled out a bit. I think they're just PlayStation always over there, just doing their thing, and they're like, yeah, no, we don't care. We don't care what everyone else is doing. We're just doing this. We're making tons of money over here. Screw everyone else. But as long as we got money, you're okay. Do you know what? Another thing with Virtua Fighter, it probably does it for me, is it's a Sega game, and I love Sega I love Sega. They're a massive part of my childhood. I am massively nostalgic. You guys know that about me, and I just love that it's a Sega game, and I'm kind of like I'm really hoping that they put Ryu Hazuki in the new Virtua Fighter. That would be so cool. Sort of like bringing the two together finally, because it was supposed to be a Yu Suzuki. Did I say Yu Suzuki? Ryu Hazuki. It's from Shenmue. It was supposed to be him. It was supposed to be his fighting game, and then they just made. Then they changed the character. I think basically Akira was supposed to be Ryu. You can see the resemblance because the plaster and all that stuff. I think. So I think it's really, really cool to put him in the game after all these years, and it certainly seems. I mean, from this, you can just see the amount of detail that they are putting into this game, how serious they are taking it. I think it's going to be a fantastic. It can only be a good game at this point. All they have to do, even if they're just slapping a new coat of paint on the old engine, tweaking a few things here and there, it's going to be a fantastic game. People are going to love it. Virtual Fighter veterans, they're going to love it. Nostalgic people are going to love it. And all they've got to do is just make it something that young people can get into and enjoy as well. So, as you can tell, I think it's they're doing something special here. That's why I'm keeping an eye on it. The only other thing that would make it that would be awesomer is if they brought out a new Dead or Alive game. I think at this point. So yeah, top 3: Virtua Fighter, Final Fantasy, and Dead or Alive. There we go. So I'm gonna go with those. I'm really like. Do you know what I was talking about when I turned my Xbox on earlier? I turn it on, look at it, and like no. Sometimes I get the urge to play GTA 5 for a bit, and then I think to myself, I can't really be bothered. You can call that what you want. Some people will call it depression. I don't believe it. You know, I'm not really like that. I got a very short attention span, probably ADHD, no doubt, no diggity, and at the moment I'd rather just go fishing. The weather's great. I live right next to a massive lake, and I've managed to accidentally get myself back into carp fishing. So I'm all about that at the moment, but I'm always going to be all about the games, and I'm always going to be here playing games on the channel. So keep an eye on things to come in the future, and maybe I'll do more updates like this, just talking about what I want to do with the channel and where it's going, and what to expect. Obviously, the Switch 2 is going to be a massive part of the channel. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. The Switch 1 was a massive part of the channel, pretty much made the channel. Before that, it was me, Graham, playing Street Fighter and King of Fighters. I think that's pretty much how the channel started, somewhere thereabouts. I hear that Street Fighter is coming to Overwatch. They're trying to win me back. Oh, that's the other game I play. Marvel Rivals. There you go. That's the third game. I'm putting Dead or Alive and King of Fighters in the same category, and then Final Fantasy and Marvel Rivals. They're literally the 3 games that I'm interested in playing at the moment. That is it. And I kind of like the fact that I can just turn those games on, have a quick go on, turn it off, forget about it. You know, I come back and I don't feel bad about it. I'm not grinding out for anything, you know. Anyway, that is going to be it for the channel update. It's probably a lot longer than it was supposed to be. There we go. I shall see you guys soon. I will be thinking about Tuesday, because I haven't streamed much. So Tuesday evening. Thursday, definitely on the Mario Kart. And then rinse, repeat. We'll try and make it the Sunday. But the way things are going at the moment, I'm not promising anything. Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.